Alright, today we'll be talking about creating scatter plots. Okay, and basically we're going to be able to create them, be able to identify them, and talk about what they're actually talking about. Okay, so we'll be able to graphically display bivariate data. We'll be able to create scatter plots, and you will use a calculator to do that as well. Okay, so first step, determine which variable is which. Okay, simple as that. So is it an explanatory variable or is it a response variable? So for example, one data would be for state of Nevada, about 67%, well, 73% of the graduating seniors have graduated and everything. So what we would say is the explanatory would be the percent graduating, and then the response would be what their average GPA was. Okay, so does that make sense? That's pretty much what that is. Okay, step number 2 is you have to label and scale the axes. Okay, if you forget to label or scale the axes, doing the rest of creating the scatter plot is kind of pointless. Okay, so for example, the percent that have graduated would be on the x-axis. I would probably do it a scale from 0 to 100%, and then the mean, and you would probably look at years on this, so I'd say years on the percent graduated and just use it right there. Okay, or the mean GPA, you would look at the mean GPA over the years. So you would actually have the GPA versus the percent graduated and see if they increased or decreased with these students. So the percent on the bottom would be from about 50% to 80% on the bottom, probably going by ones, and then the y-axis would probably be the GPA going from 1 to 4 by ones, and then maybe going by halves or maybe a quarters, I would think. All right, step 3 is plot your data and adjust if necessary. Like usual, as usual, if you aren't plotting your data and adjusting it, then you're not really trying on statistics. So you have to be able to do that. Okay, so basically what you would do is you would go into your graphing calculator, you go into the stats portion, okay? You would go to create a list, okay? You would create your list, and then let me see. I'm trying to think about it. You would go to just graph, you would go into y equals, and you would put your list. Yeah, that's right. Y equals, you would put your list, so let's say list 1, okay? And then you go to zoom, and then go zoom stat. And if you do that, you should be able to see your scatter plot pretty well. Okay, it does take time to actually fill out the stuff, but if you do take your time, it does make a whole lot of sense. Okay, all right. I would prefer to do it by hand, just because it's the old-fashioned way. But doing it by calculator actually gets more exactness, and plus it allows you to do a lot of points. For help on doing this, you can go to the TI help page on there, and on that unit, and it'll actually show you the exact steps, because I think it's y equals and then you put your list 1 and you just go from there. So I'm not 100% certain. So once again, give me a call if you need help on this. Otherwise, I will talk to you guys later.